To access reports, find the bar graph icon on the left. To begin a report, you can choose all your devices, individual groups, or select a date range. Click the Create button on the top right, and this will run a report for you based on what you selected. Here it will show all those devices and 3 different areas: the usage time for inputs as well as a display, and apps. When you highlight over a device, it'll show you individual information about that ViewSonic device, or if you use this slider up here, this will just take you to different pages, so I can see page 2 or page 3, especially if I have a lot of devices listed. Now I can also export this to a spreadsheet if I wanted to. If I scroll down here, you're going to see this is the usage time. This gives you some interesting reports because what it's going to do is it's going to show you what inputs are being used. So for example, this board here is showing me that it's been on the Android side the entire time. So they're not using any other input. So if they're supposed to be using a district laptop to connect to the board, they are not doing that. They are not using that laptop. So this might be a room I need to check on. If I come over to this person, I can see they're using lots of different inputs. So maybe they have other devices connected besides district approved devices. Or maybe if I purchase some sort of add-on device like a built-in PC, I could check to see if that was being utilized. Now under app usage, you'll see here that it will show what apps on the Android side are being utilized. This would not show, for example, a connected PC. But on this device, I can tell that this person uses VCast a lot, so they're casting most of the time. And if I compare that to the data I saw before, that adds up because they weren't using HDMI 1 or HDMI 2 or anything else like that. Meanwhile, this device, you can see here, is using lots of different apps, and that makes sense because they weren't using anything else. And then you can see here that this person is not using any of the Android apps because they were on the PC side most of the time. Now you can also get a summary for all of your devices. That's the pie chart on the top right. And what that's going to do is just show all of your devices. Same kind of data we saw before, but just in a different visual. And of course, those can be exported as well.